Seniors, juniors, and even some sophomores, I hope you're filling out all the scholarship applications you can for that sweet moolah. Because it's never too early to save on money for college. It's also a great chance to show off all the wonderful things that you've accomplished over the years here at GHS. One such amazing applicant is none other than James Taylor, who was recently awarded the Dorothy Eaton Performing Arts Scholarship.
Okay, so the Dorothy Eaton Performing Arts Scholarship is like a community scholarship that is rewarded to one student every year at Gulfport High who is just like fully indulged within the arts, the performing arts such as strings, choir, band, and theater.
Dorothy M. Eaton was a notable community member around the coast for her contributions to the theater arts and was a scholarship award founded in December of 1995.
I received this scholarship. It was like in steps. Teachers had to like nominate and vote on students that are like very involved in the arts and then just like pick who the best recipient would be.
James has served in a variety of roles in both theater and in choir, ranging from being the king in the madrigals to playing duty last year in GHS's performance of Grease. He has paved his way over and over for forming his niche in the performing arts, even in the smaller plays such as directing for Gamma Gurn's Needle for the Mississippi Theater Association and participating in Sorry Wrong Number as a main character. James has become a great role model for everyone around campus, showing his love for music and acting. As a student leader, we should strive to be more like him every day, no matter what your passion may be. Congratulations, James, and may your future college endeavors be expansive.
The arts are such a big part of what makes up Gopher High. Acting, singing, painting, drawing, admirals are quite talented. There are a couple of artistic endeavors that you might not know about. We have an indoor percussion team and 2 winter guard teams that are heavy into competition season right now. The indoor percussion team is made up of 44 musicians. They put in numerous hours at the school rehearsing and preparing, learning both the music and the choreography.
To me, indoor is all about the family and the culture.
This team, who placed 16th in the world last year at the championships in Dayton, Ohio, has already won first place in the 2 competitions they competed in this year. They compete next weekend, then will be traveling to Atlanta to compete before heading back to Dayton for the World Championships. Winter Guard is just as busy in the competition season. Both the junior varsity and varsity teams have put together amazing shows and have placed in 2 competitions so far. The JV show is called The Golden Hour, and the varsity show is entitled Hit the Road.
The varsity show is called Hit the Road, and it features multiple different songs, and it's a really fast tempo. And during that, we start off really fast, and we have to go really fast throughout it, and it's just a lot of work. We have to focus on counting, performing the work, remembering the work, knowing what's ahead, working with each other, and it just takes a huge toll on the body, and it takes a lot of energy to perform.
The 2 guard teams are made up of 43 members. These students work after school at least 2 days a week perfecting their dance, flag work, and other aspects of the performance.
I think our team's biggest strength is how much everyone really loves color guard. Everyone has such a great time during rehearsals and practice, and we're all super excited when it comes to show day. I think once we all have this experience that most of our seniors have, will be fantastic.
They will be hosting the WGI regional competition tomorrow. Both teams will compete here and then at the circuit championships on April 1st. The varsity will then travel to Dayton for World Championships. Both winter guard and percussion have some of the most talented students here at GHS. They constantly win, and if you get a chance, you should really see their shows in person.
Black History Month is the celebration and commemoration of Black achievements.
A month dedicated to African Americans and the African American community to show the fight and struggles that African Americans went through and still go through.
It allows me to really appreciate the friends that I have and appreciate their culture and really get to learn about our history as Americans together, but also the origins of where other people come from, and I think that's very important.
It's a time that we as a society and as a people, not just in America but all over the world, come together to celebrate Black people and all that we have done in spite of adversity.
There's a lot of people in the world that are not educated about Black History Month or just about African American history.
Without everyone back then, I wouldn't be where I'm at pretty much, like Jackie Robinson or Martin Luther King.
I think it's important especially to follow like the history of civil rights leaders like Martin Luther King so that we can just like never revert back to the place that we were before.
Everyone at the end of the day should be equal, no matter what skin color, race you are.
It's a time for Black people to value themselves and celebrate themselves, and it's a time for non-Black people to also celebrate and understand that Black history is a part of world history, not just American history, not just their town's history, but the history and the advancement of the world and of us as people.
For us to say like, yeah, we're Black, we're African American, but it's a lot of meaning behind that we should educate and let people know about that. For white individuals, for them to be around other Black people or have like Black friends or family members or even like mixed friends and family members, I feel like that's important for them as well, so they can be educated and just know what we have been through or what we still go through. So it's a very important month to me.
So have you ever thought about what you would bring with you if you got stranded on a deserted island? Let's say food and water are not going to be an issue, but you could have one thing with you. What would it be? We hope you wouldn't say phone or money. You can't spend money or charge your phone, so why bring it? Let's see what some GHS students said they need to bring.
One thing I would bring is personal hygiene.
A knife.
I'm going to bring a pack of gum.
A net.
A fire starter. I would bring a flare gun.
I ain't gonna cap, I'm bringing a tent.
I'm bringing candy because I love candy. A headband.
I would bring a sleeping tent on my phone.
I would bring clothes and tents.
Yeah, and I'm gonna bring a toothbrush and some clothes.
I'd bring a knife.
My phone.
A boat.
Some Snickers.
I would bring a knife.
Probably my dog or like a blanket.
I'll bring a floaty.
A blanket. Me, myself, and I.
A lighter. My Young Thug hoodie.
Like a blanket, probably. I would bring like a tent. Yeah, I'd bring like a blanket or something.
I would bring a boat. A one-way ticket back home.
Probably a tent.
A boat.
I'll probably bring a tent.
I'm gonna bring Coach Barner.